Hey, do you remember Medabots? That crazy anime with battling robots and weirdly intense competitions? If you grew up in the early 2000s, you probably watched Icky and his sassy Medabot, Medabi, going head-to-head against rivals in epic robattles. But where did it all go? Was Medabots just a childhood fever dream, or is there more to the story? Grab some snacks, because today we're diving into the wild world of Medabots, the rise, the fall, and why it deserves a comeback. Let's rewind to the late 90s. Kids everywhere were obsessed with collecting and battling things, Pokemon cards, Beyblades, you name it. Enter Medabots, a show where kids could customize fighting robots with different parts, making every battle unique. You might remember rushing home after school just to catch an episode on TV. But what made Medabots stand out? Well, it wasn't just about fighting robots at heart. Icky was a total underdog. No fancy Medabot, no money, just determination, and a rebellious robot partner, Medabi, who loved to argue as much as he loved winning. Medabots wasn't just an anime, it was a full-blown franchise. There were toys, video games, and even a trading card game. The Game Boy Advance games? Absolute fire. If you played them, you probably spent hours upgrading your Medabot, perfecting strategies, and screaming when your opponent landed that critical hit. But even with all that hype, Medabots seemed to fade away while other series stuck around. What happened? Was it poor marketing, competition from other franchises, or something else entirely? To understand the fall, let's talk history. Medabots started as a video game in Japan back in 1997. The anime came later, and it exploded worldwide. But as the years went on, the hype train slowed. New seasons had less impact, and competing shows like Pokémon and Digimon dominated. The Western audience only got a slice of the full Medabots experience. Licensing issues, limited merchandise availability, and inconsistent game releases meant many fans couldn't fully engage with the franchise. By the mid-2000s, Medabots seemed like old news. But die-hard fans never forgot. In Japan, the games kept coming, with updated releases that most Western fans never even heard of. Meanwhile, the anime disappeared from TV schedules, and younger generations moved on to new trends. Still, something weird happened. Nostalgia kicked in. People started rediscovering Medabots through retro game collections, fan projects, and YouTube reviews. Fast forward to today, Medabots still has a cult following. There's even talk of new games and potential reboots. Social media is buzzing with fan art, theories, and wishful thinking about a modern revival. What could a Medabots comeback look like? Imagine a new anime with today's animation quality, or a next-gen game with online multiplayer and full customization. It's not impossible, especially with how franchises like Digimon and even Beyblade have been reborn in recent years. Looking back, Medabots was ahead of its time. Customization, competition, and teamwork were central themes way before esports became mainstream. Maybe that's why it stuck with so many fans. Sure, the franchise stumbled, but its spirit never really died. And with nostalgia-driven revivals becoming the norm, Medabots might just have another shot at greatness. So, what do you think? If Medabots came back today, how would you want it to be? An anime, a game, or something entirely new? Drop your thoughts in the comments.